Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Brett. Huge thanks to Brett and the rest of my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to sponsor a video, head on over to patreon.com/Danon. Brett reached out asking for a rat deck led by Vren the Relentless with a budget of about $500, and I was more than happy to build that for him. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Vren the Relentless is a 4-mana 3/4 legendary rat rogue with Ward 2. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. At the beginning of each end step, we create X 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature gets +1/+1 for each other rat you control, where X is the number of creatures your opponents controlled that were exiled this turn. Okay, so based on the wording, we can't just mill our opponent's libraries into oblivion with a Leyline of the Void on the battlefield. We have to kill them after they're already on the battlefield. But Brett asked for a rat deck, so unlike my last video where I mostly had spot removal to create rats, I went ahead and made this a proper rat deck, with some reanimation shenanigans. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. One of my favorite products Ultimate Guard has is their Xenoskin Sidewinder. The Sidewinder has a soft microfiber lining as well as the rugged Xenoskin shell we've all come to love. While the Sidewinder isn't a new product, they are now available in the beautiful two-tone Synergy series, like this blue-white one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Three Tree City, Polluted Delta, Flooded Strand, Bloodstained Mire, Scalding Tarn, Marsh Flats, Watery Grave, Morphic Pool, Shipwreck Marsh, Drowned Catacomb, Undercity Sewers, Ice Tunnel, Contaminated Aquifer, Drunken Hollow, Tainted Isle, Gloom Lake Verge, Underground River, Clearwater Pathway, Demir Aqueduct, Lilypad Village, Mudflat Village, Bajuka Bog, 6 Islands, and 6 swamps. Not too expensive for a $500 deck. For mana ramp, we're running Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Dominance, Demir Signet, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Sky Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Sapphire Medallion, Jet Medallion, Chromatic Lantern, Solemn Simulacrum, and Black Market Connections. Gotta cast our rats somehow. Our card advantage package consists of Ayara First of Locthwain, Victimize, Kindred Discovery, Shoreline Looter, Echoing Return, Whisper Blood Liturgist, Shadowheart Dark Justiciar, Blood for Bones, Siphon Mind, Unearth, Living Death, Dread Return, and Reanimate. A good mix of traditional card draw and reanimation effects. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Withering Torment, Feed the Swarm, Negate, Counterspell, Hero's Downfall, Infernal Grasp, Go for the Throat, Rankle's Prank, Fell, and Do or Die. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents or stop our opponents from comboing off. Our board wipes consist of Crippling Fear, Cyclonic Rift, Crypt Rats, Vona's Hunger, and Make an Example. Yes, that's a lot, but it's fine. Most of them are one-sided. The core of our deck consists of Piper of the Swarm, Marrow-Gnawer, Karamonix the Rat King, Plague of Vermin, Lord Skitter Sewer King, Ogre Slumlord, Pack Rat, Azure Beastbinder, Persistent Marshstalker, Mind Whisker, and 10 rat colonies. Supporting our plane, we've also got Thornbite Staff and Shieldred Whispering One. Gotta win the game somehow. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources split between 36 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. A little light, but our curve is low, so it's fine. 13 pieces of card advantage, 10 pieces of interaction, 5 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog and our commander, 1 sudden I win card in Thornbite Staff. Okay, for Thornbite Staff to win us the game, we need to attach it to Marrow-Gnawer. We also need at least 2 other rats in play. We tap Marrow-Gnawer to sacrifice a rat, thus creating 2 or more rats. Thornbite Staff triggers when the rat dies, untapping Marrow-Gnawer. Repeat until we have infinite rats. This deck isn't too complicated, but there are a lot of playlines. Even if our commander is taken out of the picture, we're able to build up a massive army of rats. If necessary, we overload a Cyclonic Rift to clear a path and gnaw our opponents to death with our swarm of rats. Do you have a rat deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Elix, Borgie, Nazwin, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksoup, Patrick, Travis, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, and Kiki. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.